That did not go anything like I thought it was gonna go, but it went. There's no way, okay? Hi friends, welcome back to my 30-day series on how to become a food content creator in 2025. Today, as promised, we are filming a sample brand collaboration. So what I'm using for this sample is delicious pizza anchovies. And I've actually not had anchovies before, so this is a new experience for all of us, okay? As you can see, I have a setup here. And I'll put on the screen what I'm recording. But you basically just want to, this kind of goes back to the food styling video. You want to create some depth to your pictures and some dimension. So we have like, because the anchovies don't have the name on the top of the bottle, I can't really have it sitting up like this because you can't really see the name. I mean, I guess I could take the picture like this, but it doesn't look as good as it does to go overhead. And also there's just like a bunch of stuff back there that I don't want in the photo. So we're gonna do the picture like this. We just set it up on a dish towel. That actually looks a lot cuter anyway. And we'll just get a little overhead shot. And then we'll start our filming. So set this up here. So do we see how that shot looks? Now we don't have a lot of room here to work with because we don't have a great tripod. That's my fault, but you gotta use what you got to get what you want, okay? Okay, so do we see how we have the brand in the shot? So even though the brand is not the focus is putting the eggs in the water. We're still gonna have the brand in the shot if it's a brand collaboration because we wanna make sure that they're getting as much screen time as possible. And I'm only gonna do 4 eggs because I wanna keep this for the aesthetic. Like it just looks good. You see how there's these eggs boiling in this shot? And then we also have some off to the side that just looks good. And then they might also want some brand photos, so I would just snap a couple of really quick pictures just like that. We're hitting a couple different colors of the rainbow right now. So we've got green, we've got red, we've got yellow, we've got brown, we have a little bit of gold, which is not a rainbow, but it's always pretty. We have the silver from the pot. There's a lot of different color happening right here. But there's also dimension because we have the greens coming out of the top of the ramekin. We have this propped into a dish towel. We have the lemon sitting up out of the cutting board. Like we got a lot going on to give the photo some really good texture, dimension, and depth. So that is what you want to be cognizant of when you're doing a brand collaboration. You want to make sure you're featuring the brand in as many shots as possible, but you also want to set up a scene. And if you missed the video on how to do food styling, go back and watch that because I talk in depth about what you can do to make sure that your photos are dynamic. Still have the same shot technically, but now we're getting all of the natural sunlight from the window behind me. And I'm gonna just add a little light. And then the recipe I'm gonna use is from Justine Cook, but because Justine is not the star of the show today, we're highlighting delicious pizza anchovies. I'll use the recipe and tag the cookbook author, but I'm not gonna like showcase the cookbook because I don't want people to lose focus of what it is that we're highlighting right now. And then those are nice and cooled off, so we're gonna just showcase ourselves peeling one. We're gonna rearrange our board a little bit. We're gonna bring this more into the center. And you only need to show yourself peeling the beginning of it because this can be kind of a tedious process and it takes up unnecessary time. Like people don't want to watch you peel an egg, just FYI. So you show this first part and then you completely move on to all of the eggs being peeled and in where they're supposed to be. As you can see, I'm not the best egg peeler. This is why we only show the beginning of the egg peeling process. As you can see, I still have it set up with the anchovies in the frame. So when we cut, like I said, every part of your recipe that you can use to showcase the product, you want to do that. These did not exactly turn out because they got a little broken when but that's okay. We're gonna just do it like this. We'll see if it'll work. Oh, those are very jammy. Oh my God. And then I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of salt. And when you open, you wanna bring it to camera, okay? There's a little egg juice on there, so we're gonna reopen. I'm gonna bring it to camera. And I would just say something in the voiceover about how I'm using delicious pizza anchovy fillets. You're gonna open to camera very carefully because this is in olive oil. And then because it's like such a small opening, I'm actually gonna use tweezers. And I'm gonna just take an anchovy out. Wow, that is, there are bones in here? Oh, there's bones. Oh, curious. Okay. And we'll just do a little, oh my God, there's so many bones. Oh. Okay, well, I'm definitely not gonna eat that. Right, am I tripping? Okay, curious, so. There's so many bones. There's so many bones. Do y'all see the bones? Look at that. Those little light hairs, those are pin bones, which I didn't know came in it. Like, look at that. There's no way, okay? So what we're gonna do instead of that is just put some hot sauce on these eggs because I've already made the recipe. And this is what I mean, you can just pivot. Is it unfortunate it didn't go the way that we wanted it to go? Sure, but is it the end of the world? Absolutely not. This cilantro is gonna go on top of these eggs with some hot sauce and we're gonna call it a day. I love it when I'm showing y'all stuff and it don't go right, so you can see how easy it is to pivot. We're gonna pretend like these anchovies never happened, okay? And I'm gonna just take some pictures of this because this is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. It's so beautiful. And then I might eat one of these eggs to camera, and if I actually like this, I would talk about, if I actually wanted to eat these anchovies with all these thousands of bones, and I would talk about how amazing they are and how briny and how delicious and toothsome texture. Now, if I had been being paid to use those anchovies, then I might have just sent them back. Because if you get something and the product is not what you expected, you can typically send the product back and say, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to work with this, and you part ways. And as long as you haven't been paid, then you're fine. If you have been paid, obviously you would need to repay that money back, but I would probably send those back just because that I don't think I knew that about anchovies. That did not go anything like I thought it was going to go, but it went. At least we figured out today what to do if you get a product and you decide you don't want to work with it for whatever reason. You just send it back because you're not obligated to create content for people whose products don't align with your values. If you've not watched the rest of the videos in this series, please go back and watch those. We have 4 days left, so make sure that you're tapped in so that we can finish strong. I guess I'm glad that this didn't work out because I get to talk to you a little bit about what happens if you get a product and it doesn't necessarily align with something that you feel comfortable creating content for. You do not have to create content that you do not agree with. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have not watched the other videos in the series, go back and watch those. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.